Hey class, this is lesson 210 for homework, a little practice on using mathematical practices to solve real world problems. Let's unpack the problem. Scientists express distances in astronomical units, AUs. 1 AU is the distance between the Earth and the Sun, which is about 93 million miles, so 1 AU is 93 million miles. When you work with distances in the solar system, it's easier to add and subtract astronomical units than it is to add and subtract numbers in the millions. Venus orbits 0.72 or 72 hundredths astronomical units from the Sun. Mercury's orbit is 33 hundredths AUs closer. Explain why subtraction is used to find the difference between Mercury's orbit from the Sun by completing the statement below. So I've drawn a comparison bar model here. Venus, that's Venus, is 72 hundredths AUs, and Mercury is 0.33 or 33 hundredths closer than Venus. So that the difference there would tell us what the orbit of Mercury is. So in comparing, you're going to subtract the two. So the distances are being compared, and AUs is used to compare. So the distance is, and then you just subtract these two to find the answer. So that difference is 39 hundredths AUs. Make sure you put the label there. So here they give us a chart, and here is our chart here, and we're going to use that data to solve the problem. So they're asking us to compare how far is Earth from Mercury. So Earth is 1 AU away, and Mercury is 39 hundredths AUs away. So what we need to do is compare those two, use a comparison bar model. I'll use Earth here, I'll use Mercury here, and the difference will give us our answer. So I'm going to line those up and compare. So I've lined up the decimal points I'm going to compare. I don't have enough hundredths, so I'm going to regroup that whole as 10 tenths, and then I'm going to regroup those 10 tenths as 9 tenths and 10 hundredths. 10 minus 9 is 1, 9 minus 3 is 6. I got a decimal point. So the difference between Earth and Mercury is 61 hundredths AUs. Pretty much the exact same problem before. We used the chart. We're going to compare, this time we're going to compare Neptune to Mercury. Neptune is 30 1/10 AUs. Mercury is 39 hundredths AUs. So we compare them. Again, if you wanted to draw a model, it would be a comparison bar model. That would be Mercury, and that would be Neptune. I've lined up my decimal points. We're going to go ahead and annex a 0 here to use 0 as a place value holder. Then I'm going to draw my columns and subtract. I don't have enough hundredths. I don't have enough tenths. I don't have any ones. I'm going to regroup the tens into 2 tens and 10 ones. I'm going to regroup the 10 ones into 9 ones and 10 tenths. I'm going to regroup that into 10 hundredths. 10 minus 9 is 1. 10 minus 3 is 7. 9 minus 0 is 9, and 2 minus 0. So it's 29 and 71 hundredths AUs is the distance between Neptune and Mercury. This problem, they're asking us to find 4 planets that have about the same distance from the Sun to Neptune. It was about 30. So you're looking, I'm going to use rounding here. That would round down. That would be like 0.5. That one would round to 0.5. That would be 1 whole. That'd be 1.5. That'd be close to 5. That would be 9.5. So if you're adding these up, I would say that 19.2 plus 9.5, that's going to give you approximately 28 plus Earth plus Venus, and that's going to give you about 31. Again, it's an estimate, so the correct answer here, I would just go ahead and use the step-by-step or check answer, but you're just looking for a number that is going to be close to 30.1. You're probably going to have to use guess and check, and I would recommend using a calculator to help you on this so you don't spend too much time guessing. That's the end of our lesson. Here's a quote from 365 Days of Wonder, and above all, Watch with glittering eyes the whole world around you, because the greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. Those who don't believe in magic will never find it, and math is magic. Have a great day.